Okay, we're in sunny Benidorm once again. Benidorm, I can never pronounce it right, but this video is different because it's quite expensive coming on holiday. But in my case, it was very inexpensive, and I'll tell you why. Because I got it very cheap. And in this video, you're going to find out how to get a cheap holiday to Benidorm. Because you're going to find out. Start it right now. Okay, so we're in Benidorm and I am walking to the old town from the new town. And I'm going to share with you some information that you may not be familiar with. In other words, you're going to find out how you can come to Benidorm on a budget. I want to say budget meaning it's cheap as chips. It's very inexpensive because I'm going to show you. How nice am I? Well, the reason I know it can be inexpensive is because I've done it. I remember the first time I come to Benidorm, I think it cost like £700, though this time it's only cost £250, and that's flights included for 6 nights. So you're thinking, how did I do it? Well, don't worry, I'm going to show you. Because I'm not going to keep it to myself, am I? I'm going to share it with the rest of the world because it can be done. You can go abroad for very cheaply, and it doesn't mean it's going to be really bad accommodation and what have you not. You can get there and enjoy yourself on a budget. So we're going to walk to the beach now together, and I'm going to show you all that Benidorm has to offer, and I'm going to explain to you how you can get it so inexpensively like I did. Like I say, it was only £250 there or thereabouts. Right, let's have a look. You've got to be careful crossing these roads. I know it's a zebra crossing, but you have got lights. See this car here, look. If I went across there, then I would have got run over. So you have to watch them lights there. It says red. Oh, I'm so impatient. I just want to cross this bloody road. But yeah, on the, oh, there, it's gone green now. On the traffic lights, normally what happens, you have like a countdown timer telling you how long you have to wait until you can cross. So that's pretty good, isn't it? There's literally so many videos out there telling you how wonderful Benidorm is. But to be honest, it is nice, it's lovely, but there is an underbelly to it as well, so you just got to be aware of that. And what do I mean by a underbelly? There is a criminal activity happening here, and you can feel it unless you're stupid. And stupid means senseless. That means you've got no sense, then you wouldn't know. But if you've got any clout about you, any intelligence, then you'll be aware that there's a infiltration, is that the word? There's a lot of people asking if you want drugs, and this doesn't happen like once in a blue moon. It happens every 5 bloody minutes. So you just need to be aware of that, because it'll happen to you even if you're a granny. They'll ask you, do you want drugs? Have you seen the skyscrapers? Look at them. It's like Gotham City. All we need now is Batman, but yeah, Batman's not here. It's a fictional character. But look at that. Can you see the ocean from here, the sea? Can you see it? It's just behind that zebra building. Now, that zebra building is actually a toilet, a public toilet. That's what WC means. Water closet, is that right? So there you go. If you want to wait, you can just go in there. Do you have to pay? It's a bit dirty though, isn't it? I'll just hold it in. I was out last night, and I think I had one too many sherbets. In other words, I had too much to drink. And I had some called a lavia mic. If you don't know what a lavia mic, it's one of these bad boys around my neck, and they're very expensive. It picks up my audio, and I was robbed. Now, when I say robbed, I didn't even know they robbed me. I just got home and I realised it was gone, and I wasn't drunk enough to realise that, oh, maybe I dropped it somewhere. I didn't. Somebody took it. It's called pickpocketers. They're bloody everywhere. Again, parking in Benidorm is very difficult. I'm showing you a car park, but if you park your car there, you're going to get fined. So just be careful. If you're renting or hiring a car, it's not really a good investment because there's no bloody where to park it. So just, if I was you, I'd stick to the public transport, taxis, or the good old-fashioned fee, because we've all got legs and we can go places. I think it's about 5 o'clock now, something like that, and it's still bloody hot. It's not as hot because there's a bit of an overcast, if you can see it, that little cloud in the sky. That's sort of preventing the sun from permeating our skin, but still, it's still bloody warm. I know in the UK at the moment, again, this is being filmed in June, the end of June, my missus said to me that it's literally baking in England. and it's almost the same temperature in England as it is here. That's interesting, that, isn't it? So there you go. I don't know what that island's called, but it's known as Pelican Island. There's nothing on there, but it's you can't miss it, because when you're walking on the beachfront, it's there as clear as day. And then you've got the hotel symbol. Am I pronouncing that right? But it's very posh, and it will be because it's right on the coast. So you get what you pay for. It's the view that you pay for, isn't it? I suppose. So staying in a posh hotel in a prime location like here on the seafront, it's going to cost you an absolutely fortune. Now, if that's what you want, great, but you're going to pay the price. However, if you want a really inexpensive holiday, then it can be done. Because most of the time you don't spend time in the room anyway, do you? The reality is, when you're in a hotel, you just sleep there, get changed, have a shower, then you're back out again. So keep that in mind. So why spend all that money staying in a luxurious hotel when you spend most of the time outside, engaging with the rest of the world, enjoying yourself? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I did it. You'll like this. Look, can you see it? Do you see that sign then, that big neon sign? Oh my God, it'll change in a second. It better bloody add. It said 32 degrees. Come on, change. Change. Anyway, it says 32 degrees. That's how warm it is here in Benidorm. It is baking. No need for a coat. No need for trousers. Just shorts and t-shirts. I think that's the thing you can always tell the locals, because they wear trousers. Because they're so conditioned for the heat, they're used to it, aren't they? They don't need to wear shorts. So let's get back to business. How do you get a cheap, affordable hotel or accommodation in Benidorm? This is how I did it. Right, get on this. There's a thing called Skyscanner. Skyscanner is a website. I'm not promoting it. I'm not paid by them. I'm not affiliated by them. I just use them because they're bloody good, right? So what you do, you go onto www.skyscanner.com, and what it'll do, it'll show you, it's like a matrix of all different flights that are available. Click on there, find the cheapest flight. I got a flight here for £54, which is ridiculous. And then I got a flight back for around about the same price. And then all I did then is gone to booking.com, found accommodation, the cheapest possible accommodation I could get, and I clicked on there, and there you go. That was my holiday, and in total, I say 250 quid, but it's around about 257, right? I'm listening to Dayton live music. Should we have a look? Okay, check this out. Look, it's buzzing in there. There you go, look at that. Yeah, you see a lot of people on these scooters. Even if they're not disabled, they're just bloody bone idle, aren't they? They just can't be asked to walk. Because you have to do a lot of walking when you're in Benidorm, because even though it's only 20 minutes, that sun zaps the energy out of you. Even if you're fit as a fiddle, it's still hard work. Down that alley there's an Irish bar, which is absolutely fantastic. Actually, I might take you there. Should we go and have a look? No, I'm not going. I've been there before. But let's carry on back to the old, I don't know what this road's called, but I just call it the coastal road. It's where the sea is and where the path is. This is where all the fun is. And look how busy it is. Now, to be fair, last week was literally 20 times busier than it is today. I don't know what is bloody going on. But I know summer starts in 2 days, even though at the moment it feels like it started now. One thing I've noticed as well, there's a lot of naked women, I want to say naked, semi-dressed women flaunting their body, flirting and dancing with the rest of the world. And British people, when I say British people, usually young men, they gravitate towards that and they get all excited, like, hey, hey, hey. But they're stupid because they're not realise, what are you bloody playing at? They're just manipulating you. They're not going to sleep with you. You're not going to get with them. But some men, I'm not all men, but some men are like drooling zombies, or, oh, look at that beautiful woman. Have some self-respect. If you want to get a beautiful woman, you've got to have respect. You've got to respect yourself, haven't you? And that is the truth. Again, Benidorm is not all about party animals and all this, that and the other. There's chilled vibes, like the Moon Beach is very calm. I like it in there, that looks good. That looks good, but there's no one in there. There's a chilled vibe, and that's what you want, isn't it? Just to chill out and relax, if that's your scene. It's more my scene, being a middle-aged man. I can't be bothered singing karaoke, because I can't bloody sing anyway. I just want to chill and enjoy myself. Look at these people having a good time. Now, one thing I've noticed since I've been in Benidorm is that most people actually spend time playing on the phone. Now, if you don't believe me, I'll give you an example. Look at this guy here. They all do it. It's like English people are not that sociable when it comes to uncomfortable environments. So we have like a comfort blanket. When we were little kids, we used to grab a teddy, didn't we, to give us comfort, but we don't do that now. What we do, we grab our phone, like he's doing it now. He's not even texting anyone, he's just pretending he is. And that guy behind him, he pretends he's having a domestic argument, but he's not, he's just talking to himself. And how do I know this? Because I studied psychology many years ago, and I'm pretty good at it, and I understand how people's minds work. And it's not rocket science, you just gotta see through the gaps, and you realise what it's all about. Okay, we're sort of near the end of the beach, so there's the other end, and we've just walked all the way there. Is that guy stuck there? Can you see him? I hope not. It gets a lot more quieter towards this end because now we're going into the old town. I don't know why they call it the old town. It's not old. It's really nice actually. In fact it's modern in a sort of interesting way. But back down there, it's sort of like people say it's like Blackpool. It's not. It's just full of. I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'm not going to lie to you because I can lie to you, but I can tell you the truth. What do you want me to do? Right, this is the truth. Newtown, where all the bars are, and the cheap beer, and the karaoke and all that stuff, it's fun for a while, but you'll get bored of it because it's illusionary. In other words, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't add value to your life. It's just drunk. You wouldn't do it sober. You wouldn't go there sober. The only way you can experience the old town is if you were drunk. In other words, I challenge you to go to Benidorm Old Town sober, because I guarantee you won't stay there for more than 5 minutes because you'll realise it's a load of crap. And that is the truth. That is the truth. But if you like alcohol, then you'll love it there. But the old town where we're going now is a little bit different. It's more sophisticated. There's an intelligence about it. People enjoy themselves. They have deep and meaningful conversations. But if you go back down that side, everyone's too bevied up. It's like a pint of lager. This is a good scenario like this. The old town is very sophisticated, intelligence, mature, and you have deep connections. But again, if you go behind me, it's just drink, and talk crap, small talk. And it doesn't get you anywhere apart from a hangover. And if you're lucky, you won't get robbed or mugged. Now that is the truth. I promise you. Like, look, all these people, they're still sunbathing, even though it's later on in the evening. But they're enjoying themselves, aren't they? They're on holiday. They want to get a nice tan. We all want a tan. I don't know why. Does it make us look better? Does it make us feel better? We all want to be darker. Why is that? It's an interesting question, that, isn't it? Why do we love a tan? Interesting. Okay, I am back in Old Town now, and this is where I'm staying, somewhere around here. Like I said, I got this accommodation for £250, flights included. So if you want to do that, you can do. Again, all you need to do is go on to www.skyscanner.com. It's dead easy. It finds your flights. It'll give you a list of the days, and it'll tell you exactly how much it is. You can get a flight for little as £20. My flight costs £50. And then to get back home, it costs about the same. And then once you've done that, go on to booking.com and find the cheapest possible accommodation. And that's how you do it. That's how you get a cheap holiday in Benidorm. It's not rocket science. You just have to use your brain. Now, if there's any consolation, that's the place I'm staying tonight. Now, it is a hostel, but I'm all right because I'm on my own. But if you're with a family or something like that, it's going to cost a lot more, but still, you can still get it cheap. So I hope this video helps you. And if it has, give me a thumbs up. Ask me any questions that you like, and I promise I will answer it, unless you're going to be an idiot and say something negative. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.